My name is Tashoma Bayena. I've been in insurance for a number of years, initially as an insurance professional, working up levels of management, and now as an investor. I'm now chairing the Ethiopia Life and General Insurance Board of Directors. The company was formally established in 2008, and now this is the six-year fiscal year performance.
Okay, why are you in this business?
As I said, I'm one of the founders of this company, so because myself and other colleagues were somehow related to insurance at different levels, we thought we could optimize and make best use of our experience in insurance, and then by deepening the insurance business, we could create real value.
Okay. Can you give us a setup about the insurance business in Ethiopia, the overall about its employment and the number of companies practicing insurance?
Currently, there are about 16 insurance companies operating, most of them as composite insurers, meaning doing both general and life insurance. One company is government-owned, which is cutting over 45% of the total insurance business. And altogether, these companies, they generate about 5 billion premium in a year.
Birr?
All added up.
In birr?
With birr, yes. In birr. And in terms of growth of premium, which is the revenue generated, there's a very impressive growth year on year. In terms of general profitability, it's not as effective as the revenue generation is.
Can you tell us the number of employment?
I wouldn't find it easy now to cite a number, but definitely it runs into a few thousands of employees. And that's growing too, because insurance is a relatively labor-intensive industry, and it's providing employment year on year to a large number of educated workforce.
Okay. Can you tell us about the regulator's role in terms of governments or any support that the government provides to this sector?
The government regulatory instrument is through the National Bank of Ethiopia. So there is a specific directorate that oversees insurance as a business. There's a new set of law that is promulgated about 2 years ago, which is on supervision and overseeing of insurance. To that extent, the National Bank of Ethiopia is making the effort to make sure that the insurance industry follow an international accepted norms and standards, and making sure that the public and the consumer at large are looked after. This is where the support is coming in. But I would say, in terms of capacity building of the insurance industry, in terms of raising the industry members' general capacity, I think a lot remains to be seen.
Okay. As an industry practitioner, what challenges have you faced in the insurance industry, and what do you think should be done to improve those challenges?
There are a number of difficulties that beset the insurance industry. One is the difficulty to recruit competent professionals. Unfortunately, not many people, not many professionals do seem to stay in the business for long to accumulate that required knowledge and expertise. The second is the spiraling of cost, raising the claims cost of the insurance industry, cost with respect to salaries, to spare parts, and all that. The other challenging the insurance rate, which simplistically means the premium over sums assured or insured, has fallen over the years. So the rate that the insurance companies are charging is not, as I see it, not adequate enough to enable the insurance actors to make profit on their operation. These are some of the big challenges.
Okay, what do you think should be done to address those challenges?
I think industry members should work in a concerted manner to alleviate many problems. Let's say the dearth of insurance expertise and is one of the areas where they can work together. The regulator as well should work in the longer view in mind. It's not only about regulating, it should also about making sure the insurance industry sustain itself better in the long run. And for that end, the regulator should be able to work on the capacity building, on the support side as well. So these are some of the solutions or recommendations.
Okay, what do you think is the future or prospect of the industry? Do you think there will be rooms for newcomers from local or abroad?
One of the challenges actually, thank you for reminding me, is the share of the government insurance company has over the years sustained itself. About almost close to 50% of the share of the market is controlled by the government insurance company. That's in a way a disincentive to newcomers, I would say. Well, the insurance industry definitely will grow in terms of insurable properties and liabilities. That will definitely grow because the economy is growing. And as we see in other economies, when economies are at early stage of development, one of the fast-growing sectors would be insurance. To that extent, I'm optimistic. But again, there's this problem of a degree of monopoly of the market, as I said earlier, and also, of course, the economy will open up at one stage or another, and foreign companies would come. That should be a solitary development ultimately, because ultimately it's about the consumer, it's about the new technologies, new expertise coming in. So I look forward to it.
Okay, finally, do you think there will be an opportunity for foreign companies to engage in insurance industry of Ethiopia?
Definitely, yes. I mean, there's no escaping this trend. I mean, this is an international trend that has been building up. It's also about accession to the World Trade Organization. So I see prospect in that too.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.